Hi guys, it's Tisha in Japan, and I'm back today to share a quick how-to. It's not that difficult, but for those of you who don't know how to die cut or, embellish a little bit. And I'm also going to show you how to use the piercing tool and some thread. So that'll be fun. I'll try to get this video soon. So let's get started. Well, I'm going to use this in a second, but right now I'm working on my file inspiration that I told you guys. And this die comes from Paper Tray Ink, and I got the center and I got the left. And the way that I did, they have a right too, because if you look, when you die cut, you use the cutting plates and they get really marked up, and that tends to leave those impressions, the scarring on the back side of the paper. So you could get the right, or you could just put a piece of paper underneath it. So what I did, this one's not bad, yeah. What I did is I put a piece of paper underneath it so it didn't make it that bad. And as you can see, it's pretty good. I actually embossed this one using a Provocraft embossing folder, which I super love. So, and let's just get started anyways. So, first, this is the project that we're going to be making. This is for the front of my file inspiration, and I'm going to be spelling out the word notes, because it's going to be notes all about my sketches or challenges, ideas, techniques, color combos, that kind of stuff. If you haven't seen it, go check out the Paper Tray Ink blog and look at June 2012, and they'll show you some cool projects that all the designers made. So let's get started. So I went to my scrap paper, which is my scrap pattern paper, which I keep in a folder like this. And right now I have actually a card that I made, and I actually have the stamp thing because I need to put a sentiment, and I just left it in there for now. But this is all like my leftover pattern paper that I keep that I like, and some of this I'll use in Project Life because I really like how it looks. And then I also have another folder for my colored paper, and I have another folder for just my white craft and my black, because that's my main go-to, especially for matting and that. So I went and I pulled out this piece. It's the same piece, but it's just from Studio Calico. It's the classic calico in the basic grid, and I thought that would be really simple and fun, and I super love grids, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take my Big Shot. I'll just put it right here so you guys can see. And this die set is from the My Favorite Things lowercase alphabet set. By the letters, it's called. Lowercase. And I actually broke it apart, which is it's a good thing and a bad thing. But I find that I don't need to keep all those extra letters. I hate extra letters, and if you're doing the whole alphabet, it would be a big pain in the butt, but usually you just want to spell out the words, so that's okay. I left my uppercase in one piece for now, but I super like the lowercase, so I'm just gonna open this. And first, for your Big Shot, you got your sandwich. It comes with all of those together. Then you have a cutting plate. Then I'm going to put down my piece of paper, and I'm going to spell. In this case, they have two. You could use the N or the U because it's the same. The only problem I tend to have is with this, because it's a T like this, but sometimes if I look at it, it looks like an F, and I'm always confused with looking at it backwards. But you can always just do it again if you mix up. So I'm just going to line them all up on here. And I do keep all of my scraps, and I think I'm doing a lot better. When I first started scrapping, I didn't know what to do with the little pieces, and now, especially with Project Life, it's easy to add a little scrap of your favorite paper in there. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank it. And if you notice, it's really easy. I don't even put any pressure on it. The first time I thought I had to do it really, really hard, but it was super easy. I did it at a Stampin' Up! Party that I went to on base, on Yokosuka base, and that was super fun. Unfortunately, my friend went back to the States and left me with no Stampin' Up! Person, so I hope to make friends on base again in the future, because I like Stampin' Up!, but I do pretty well. Actually, I think I have enough inks. I'll show you later, or next video about my inking. I think I have enough inks, so I don't need more inks, but I do love my stamps. Okay, so basically we have it right here. And let's see, I'm going to do this one first. So these are my letters. I'm going to do this one first. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piercer and open it up, and it's very pointy. This is a brad setter, so if you have a brad, you just kind of bend it to the sides, and it works like a charm. It's super like pointy here, that's why. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to use the piercer. I'm on camera, right? And that's where I want my button. So I'm going to poke and wiggle. Wiggling is very important. Poke and wiggle. Okay, that's my first one. I'm going to do the other ones right now. Make sure it's lined up. And I'm going to put there, poke and wiggle. Poke and wiggle. You want to wiggle it so that it's big enough to put in later. And this doesn't have to be super, hard. This button might be really tiny. I don't know if I can use it. And I don't know if I'll do it all on camera, but I will do my best. So I'm going to go to my sewing tool by We Are Member Keepers. And this is also by We Are Member Keepers. And if you open up the back, it has the storage for your needles. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to go to my threads in here. This is mostly baker's twine. And let's see what I'm going to use today. I have some green. I have gray. That might be nice. The gray might be nice, guys. Let me put that aside. I have pink and brown. That would be nice too. Light blue. I have some other like mint green stuff. This one's by Pink Paisley, the Daily Junk. I find they're super thin. And look, they thread really easily. I don't use this very often. I should use it on products that I have to use like a whole bunch of it. Oh, here's a piece of that right there. No, I don't like to use this. And put it away. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the gray. Yeah, because I want something a little bit muted. So I'm just going to... This is Doodle Twine in the gray, Gray. And I'm just going to pull it out. And let me see. I just need to thread this. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm licking the thread right now, because that is the best way for me to get it through. So I have this. And I'm going to put it through the back of my card like this. And if your buttonhole is too small, you might have to take it out and then just do it by hand, but it should work. Like that one, oh, that worked perfectly. But I forgot that I was going to tie this on the front. So I put it through, but I'm actually going to go one more time. Oh wait, I'm going to put it, yeah, I'm going to pull this out, guys. Second. Okay, there we go, and I'm gonna put it back up. Sorry guys, I was having a big problem, as always on camera. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just tie a little knot, and it's hard to see. I'm just gonna do a thumb knot, I'll do it one more time for good luck. And I'm going to cut. I don't have my fabric scissors here, but this is pretty easy to cut. I might trim that later. And let's see, I'm going to do one more. So you go, there's a hole right here too, it might be difficult. Just go, oh wait, I want to go from the front to the back like this. Yeah, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go up. And I actually have a hole from where the thing is, so that works really well. I know I switched the sides, didn't I? Okay. And I'm going to pull that one out. I forgot to put this one through, so I'm going to try to do that. Okay. The thread whisperer. So there we go, up through the hole. And ta-da! Okay. There it is. Tie it like that. One more time for good luck. And I do have one more button to put on, guys. Let me see, over here, I forgot I need to put more thread on this one because I did not have enough the first time for all of them. And I do keep, if I have longer pieces, I do keep them. So you want to put it through, oh wait, like this, guys, sorry. I'm having a problem deciding what I want to do. Okay, you want to put it through here, like that. And you can just keep that and then pull it through, and then we go back up. And I don't know where I put the hole. I think the hole's over here. There it is. And you could do it, if you have a big enough hole, you can do it by hand. That one was easy to pull through. Okay, where am I? And then I'm going to tie a basic thumb knot. Like that. I have some threads, for some reason there's some random threads here. Oh, I do not like that. Let me just retie that. Oh, what happened was it got like bunched up. Like part of my thread, because it's baker's twine, like this thread got bunched up. So I'm just going to pull that out. And one more time, we're going to go like this. Ta-da! It takes Sherry a long time on camera. Okay, so those are my buttons. And now I'm going to attach. And I'm just going to use my Tombow glue because I want it to be adhered really nicely. So I'll try and do this for you guys right there. Let me zoom in. I think I did. Let me see. Okay, guys. So I'm going to start with my T, just because it's the longest and it's also the middle letter. So if you know that N-O-T-S, and there's two on this side and two on this side, so that's the middle letter. And that means that if you start with your T, you will be balanced. Right? I hope so. And I'm not going to make it perfect. I like when my letters are kind of off. But if you want to play with it beforehand, then you won't mess up, because tumble glue sticks really quickly. So I want to take, I'm going to do my O neck, or my N, sorry guys. I'm going to put my N over here. Because you want to start in the middle, and then or you did outside and then the middle, but that way you're going to get it lined up real nice. But if you do have like a bigger, just line it up, test run before, because if you do have a really bigger letter like a W, it does tend to take up more space, so make sure you account for that. There's the S. And if I had editing, or somebody gives me some pointers on editing, I could fast forward this all, but you get it all raw. One more. And my front cover is going to be my sketches. So when I have an idea or I see something, I'll write my sketch down there. And then when I go to do it, I love to do sketches all the time. Okay guys, that is my fairly simple file inspiration card. And thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.